welcome back to my stream. Taking a look tonight at the New World MMO beta because I pre-ordered this on Steam. Uh, have access to this game finally at this kind of first beta phase. It just got out of alpha and now we're into beta. I've been super hyped about New World for quite some time now. It looks like an amazing MMO, and we're about to find out if that hype was something that was real, if it was something that I really should have been expecting, or if it's, a letdown. I mean, I've already been seeing people post about it who've been playing it today. Seems like it's an amazing game. I've avoided looking at any other people's streams for New World today just because I wanted to kind of go into it fresh this evening. So away we go into New World. And thank everybody for joining me again here on the stream this evening. It's been um, an amazing week. We've been streaming every night. So usually we do MMO Monday, but with New World coming out today, we're going to extend that MMO Monday into obviously an MMO Tuesday. So here we go. Let's go ahead and continue. I just have the main screen up, so we're about to preview New World together. So looks like we're on US West. 9 worlds available. Looks like the population is actually pretty low on most of the servers here. And it looks like we kind of have a few different areas we can start in. Uh, the Reach, Sundew, like Devil's Quarry, Flooded Plains, Fertile Crescent. Just because of my own personal aesthetics. It's August, but I'm already hyped for Halloween. I think this Flooded Plains looks like a good place to start. Might as well just go with we'll go with Corvus because that sounds the coolest of the three names there. So yeah, definitely a colonizer. So kind of like when I was hyped for other games. It's weird to be hyped for something that's like pro colonization, but at the same time, hard not to be hyped for such a amazing looking MMO. So we'll see what that's about. So how's everybody else doing tonight? You know, it's Tuesday. It's night for me here. It might not be night for other people. Uh, can only have one character in Flooded Plains world group. If you ever want to play a different Flooded Plains world, okay, so these are the different types of worlds. You will need to delete your character on Corvus. Okay, so basically we can have one character per world type. So the 3 worlds, we each get one character on, but this is the one that looks the most interesting to me, so we're going to do this one first. Tired? That's fair. I'm playing with different stream times. This opening graphic already looks amazing. Playing with different stream times. So really kind of trying to figure out what works best. I've been doing 9 p.m., 9:15, 9:30. I've been kind of sitting in those time frames a lot recently because when I go back to work, when I'm off furlough, I get off work at 7. So trying to decide when to stream, but it looks like on the days I don't have off 9 p.m., so always Pacific time's going to be it. So I'm glad that despite being tired, people could join me here. And then we'll test some other times here and there as we kind of finalize the schedule going forward. Yeah, every child. So I'll be quiet just for this, just so we can kind of enjoy the opening scene here together. Game has real like strong like various types of vibes, but I am digging the Sith Lord gravelly voice like Sith pirate intro we got going here. We must stop this corruption, or maybe indulge in it. We'll see once we're actually there. Greedfall was the game I was thinking of earlier. Another game that was really built around uh, colonization. I am noticing that due to green screen, despite wearing a black tank this evening, that occasionally it looks like my black tank is being a little more translucent than I expected. So hopefully that's not too distracting. I wasn't aware that would happen since I've never worn that on stream before. Oh, you don't hear the game volume? Thanks for letting me know. Let me adjust the audio mixer real quick. Thanks for pointing that out, Darb. Let me know if this sounds better or not. It sounded fine on my end, but I'm still kind of learning the settings here. So here we go. Is the sound coming through better now? Because yeah, otherwise if you're not hearing the sound, then you're just getting me being silent and it being silent, and that's not so great now, is it? Awesome. I'm glad you guys can hear it now. All right, I will. Now we can get into character creation. So yeah, if anybody ever hears anything like that, let me know. I'm just, like I said, been working on my mic settings. Don't want my voice to get overpowered by the sound, but also don't want you not to be able to hear what we're playing. So I always like character creation. It kind of gives a lot of options. So we're gonna just kind of, yeah, see what we have to go with. Like, we have a lot of really good options, but I'm wondering, like, with ESO you can adjust everything. Muscle mass, you can make yourself thick, you can make yourself real thin, you can make yourself all sorts of combinations. So this is a beta, so I kind of expect it not to maybe have the full robustness it's eventually going to have, but I do like to see kind of how much freedom they give you. It looks fairly straightforward. Bald with a few hairs. What do people think? This is this us? I was gonna try to go more with something closer to my actual hair, but we could do bald with a few hairs. Other than Synth, that anybody else have a preference? I mean, do like to have feedback. This is our first steps into the world, after all. Okay, you'll acquiesce to me going with the hair that's more like my own. Mullet, anime blue. All right, let's see. Do we have mullet? Oh, it's not quite short in front, long, party in the back. I don't know if we have short in front, party in back. I think this is the closest we can get to, kind of this greaser look is the closest we can get to having that short in front with the party in the back. We will go with, all right, these are our two blues, so I think this is the closest we can get, Grumpiest Gus, to what you were wanting to see. So facial hair wise, looks like Juicebox Hero saying big old stash. So we have old timey, we have the General Burnside, we have Sam Elliott handlebar. It looks like that's pretty much it for our mustached options. We don't have the facial hair I wear sometimes, but this is pretty close to the facial hair I wear when I choose to wear facial hair. But I think it looks like we've narrowed it down to mutton chops or big stash. Unless anybody else has any opinions, we'll probably go with, that is the least anime character. We went to tried to go with the anime hair, but then yeah. No, we'll go with the chops. This seems to be, yeah, chops. All right, there we go. Go ahead and take a look. We got, yeah, slicked in front, party in back. We have the chops going on. So we will now move to see what next. Oh, time to name our character. So generally, all sorts of names we can go with. Just, I guess, to start, just because we're doing the beta, we'll just use, see if my name's available. So it is. If we can be a general, we'll become one because we look like the sort that would be a general. All right. Now we can actually go, can't change your name or appearance. That's fine. This is who we are. I thought they were whales for a second and got excited, but those are much worse than... They do not appear to actually be whales. I'm really happy. I mean, obviously, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out. It's going to be even more robust. I am really happy that more and more... okay, just a second. I need to allow access to the game, apparently. I'm happy that more and more games are giving character creation that is not completely gendered. Obviously, in this one, you still had to pick a gender, but it's not like, oh, if you want a mustache, you have to select. So I hope games continue this trend of just leaving it up to people, letting you be who you want without all the gender like stereotypes, because I'm much more of a fan of that. Oh, okay. Alright, pretty straightforward combat. We'll see how it feels when we're actually fighting more things. I do like, it seems like it's going to be more of an active combat like ESO. There's evil here. Alright. Yeah, we'll stop it. Seems easy enough. My friend. Yeah, I will in fact take all of his items. Yeah, he clearly does not need them anymore. And I could do with a shield for sure. Alright. Oh, we're going to have rations, so it looks like we... I wonder if rations are just for... Yeah, recovering constitution. I was wondering if it was going to require us to actually eat, or if it's just going to be a healing thing. It looks like it's more just going to be a healing sort of situation. Like, standard. Alright. WASD is supposed to move me. See if I can pull up controls here, because my movement keys do not seem to be... Oh, never mind. It's not letting me move because I was missing the tutorial part that was obviously saying, eat this food, you need to learn how to eat. And then, okay, we can just sprint with shift, cool. I'm assuming we can jump with, yeah, spacebar. Alright, so where we go, let's go ahead and... Okay, yeah, oh, cool. Gonna take me a minute or hour, who knows, to get used to it, but it is definitely full-on active combat, which, again, is really awesome. I like MMOs that have that active elements of combat to them. Since I've been playing ESO so long, I've really gotten used to that as the standard. And then we'll whoop. Surprised ya. All right. So yeah, killing some ghost pirates. Looking at some. Well, those statues are really dope. Oh, I can scale over stuff. Cool. All right. Neat interactions with the environment. Good to know. Crouching is C. All right. So yeah. Yeah. Thanks for joining me tonight. I don't know if any of you were around for ESO the other night, but that's what we kind of did last night. So it's kind of a good juxtaposition because we really had a fresh play of ESO yesterday, which is going to kind of give us an idea of how this, even though it's a beta, stacks up, how it's looking, because obviously ESO has been my MMO of choice for a very long time. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we have a lot of different weapons. Oh, cool. Pretty robust system there as well. Sword, whirling blade. And as with every game, although the best defense is probably defense, I always say I go with the best defense is a good offense, so my playstyle is almost always been fast, quick builds that allow us to do a lot of damage quickly and never really concern myself as much with my defense unless I want. can't kill you if they are dead. Yeah, exactly. They can't kill you if they're dead. You know, obviously people here are hype about New World, and it is, wow, really gorgeous. I am really enjoying the visuals on this. It's beautiful. Is there any other games people are hyped for? Because like I know this is like one of them. Just yesterday, I was actually talking on stream about how I thought I wasn't paying attention as much as I should to New World. I thought Ashes of Creation was going to be the first real MMO we were going to get our hands on of the two I was hyped for, and then because silly me not paying attention, turns out the first one we actually get our hands on is New World after all. Yeah, I'm trying to jump off a mountain when there's a path right here. That's also my approach to a lot of games, is to see if they'll let me just jump over a mountain, because I'm pretty dang sure I can jump over a mountain. And I'm not talking about in game, I'm talking about in real life. So, all right. They gave us that real beautiful screen. They're like, this is the glory. Look how beautiful this island is. And now we're dealing with Darth Colonizer here. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit more of a challenge on our hands here. Oh. All right, maybe the best defense is a good defense. Oh, double attack there. I thought I had the... Yeah, all right. I defend just fine without defensive abilities. I can... All right, and yeah, instead of using like a stamina-based system for abilities like ESO does, it has more of the traditional WoW-style cooldown on abilities. Oh. He is not done with me. I mean, I know there's more to the demo than that, but if that was the demo, it's just like, here you go, get killed by Darth Colonizer here. Yeah, loading screen wasn't too bad. Obviously, if it's in beta, so there's probably still going to be loading screens when it's not in beta, but a lot of games are getting closer and closer to more seamless transitions. Although that loading screen wasn't nearly as bad as others I've seen. But I don't know, I must have got transported after defeating him, because that seems to be, that's where we came in for sure. So it's kind of an interesting encounter. I have no idea what Flint's going to be used for, but I do love crafting. Yeah, it's a very gorgeous looking... Alright. You know, just picking up rocks. Just got stranded on an island, huge with corruption, got blasted by a laser from Darth Colonizer, but give me a minute, I need these rocks. Hold fast. No, I hope I don't look like one of the drowns. I mean, I got a glorious stash, and I've yet to see a single glorious stash on anyone else's face. Oh, some boots. All right, get our quest loot. Oh, this guy's a badass. He's gonna handle the bastards that made it to the beach. All right, well, I'll take care of the other stuff you need done. No problem. Oh, I guess I'm taking care of the bastards that are on the beach. He said he was going to take care of them, but what he really meant is, I'm going to go ahead and give you this bow if you could go take care of that for me, buddy. All right. Cool. So we get attributes as we level up also. Looks like their standard kind of stuff. Probably not going to go with mana. Got health, magical attacks, increases damage of all ranged weapons and some melee weapons. Like I said, I'm going to make some assumptions here, but I am always a quick and fast, kill him quick sort of player. So I'm going to, yeah, it looks like that doesn't have the sword we're already using. So I'm going to go with the dexterity. Once we get that bow from doing this quest, I'll use some ranged. I'm always really dig that sort of build. All right. And we can come at that point. Neat. Let's go ahead and also... Oh, cool. We can see everybody who's nearby. This is actually really helpful for finding groups and stuff in the future. It's really awesome as well. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our inventory real quick, because he did give us some boots. And if I'm going to go hunting rocks and killing drowns. I think not getting our feet and our toes stubbed will be most important. So here we go. Gonna go ahead and kind of, I think I can cross this river here. Let's see. Oh, he got out of the way of my attack. Yeah. Basic first. Oh, I can do roll. That's dodge. But I didn't think about using it to roll forward. So that's also something that will help us a lot, I think. Yeah. See? They didn't have a chance to swing. Alright, just gotta kill one more of these stupid drowned guys. They're not very good at fighting. Neither am I when I'm singing, but it's okay, cause he's gonna get killed. Again, if it's your first time on my stream, I do apologize. I have a tendency to sing what I do in everything in life. So, alright. Talk to the Watcher Fate. Oh, where's the Watcher Fate? Is that it? You just want me to do that? Kill a couple people, look at a boat, and go back? Alright. I can do that. Yeah, if you can kind of see the chat scrolling, I know... Oh, I'm fairly translucent. After I talk to him, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my camera. I just am noticing I've become more translucent. I think I accidentally slid something I didn't mean to, so give me 1 second on that. I want to make sure it looks just a little bit better, so let's go ahead and fix my chroma key up here. There we go. I've been using I've been using Twitch's studio recently because I ran into some issues where my XSplit on certain games and with Steam sometimes I've been finding that my XSplit will mess up and it will just not allow the game to load. So I need to get OBS set up better. So I don't know if it'll be perfect. I'll probably end up still being a bit invisible, but we just don't want to be completely invisible. So I think this is going to be how it's going to end up looking. So hopefully it's not too glaring or bad. And I promise before I stream tomorrow, well, tomorrow I'm probably going to be at the beach, but the next time I stream, I'll make sure that I'm up on OBS and that we got a little of those issues better corrected, so the stream looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and get our bow now while we're at it. Back to the game. Level 3. Gotta make a skinning knife. All right. What do I need to do for that? Search the ground for flint. See, I knew it. I knew that was gonna be needed. Do we have an offhand? We don't. Looks like we don't unlock other weapons, and I don't want to just use the bow, so I'll keep with my sword for now since we don't have a secondary weapon slot quite yet, and the damage is only a little bit higher anyway. And we can upgrade ourselves again. I'm gonna stick on with Dex because using fast weapons, gonna be using that bow. And it looks like using items kind of like ESO is what unlocks further slots and stuff on them. So yeah. Also, guns probably fall under Dex as well. So I'm excited about the ability to use a gun. I kind of like this time frame where we have that. So. And then we have a fairly robust crafting system that we're learning about now. So let's go ahead and get the other items we need. Didn't even notice it till I pointed it out. Well, I guess that's on me. Oh, cool. It's just discovering chapters of documents and things. That's neat. Okay, if it doesn't say the word stealing, I'm just gonna take it. If it's not nailed down, it's an MMO. If it's not nailed down, it factually belongs to me. Obviously, he doesn't care. He's letting me just grab whatever I want, so. All right, gather wood from nearby bush. All right, and there's a bush. Probably only needed one, but got a lot of flint. Might as well get a lot of this. I'm sure, obviously, our inventory has like some level of a cap, but haven't hit it yet. Go into a crafting station. Gonna make my first thing. He said to make a skinning knife, so we're making that. 5 wood, 27 flint. All right. That's just a quantity. I guess as you make things, you get a better potential gear score out of them, so that's also neat. So go ahead and make that skinning knife. All right. 100% more gathering speed for things that we're skinning. No perks. And we'll go ahead and set that as our active tool, because I'm sure we're going to need to use it. I also feel like we should just get our other tools, but should wait and see. Now, I'm going to get a pickaxe, because if I can be a blacksmith in this game, I'm going to be a blacksmith in this game. That is my crafting thing. I think it's because I never have learned how to forge in real life. It's one of those things I've always wanted to do, is learn how to forge. I watch like Man of War and all those sort of shows, and we've looked into it too around here. I really want to learn how to forge and eventually get good enough to make my own sword, because I just think it'd be super cool to be able to make a sword. I mean, usually start with making like nails and things like that, but even that would be neat. Just being as nerdy as I have been growing up, I've just always wanted to get to that point where I can make my own stuff. Okay, so where's... I thought he said... Oh, is it... I get pants. Okay, I didn't get them yet. I get them once I complete the quest. Yep, Dex again. No reason I see yet. I mean, obviously the game's just baited out today. I don't see any reason to investigate the air mark. Yep, okay. I don't see any reason to not just put in everything else. There's no way anybody knows the true meta yet, probably, of what is and isn't the best, so... nor is the beta going to get to raids, or maybe it will, but for now I just kind of live my life how I see fit. There is a benefit to a game not having stamina, though. Oh. Also, if I see a wild boar, I'm going to kill wild boar. Awesome. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So that's where the skinning knife comes in. Perfect. Yeah, I have my head in front of the chat. I can move that, but mostly it's people just kind of sharing ideas, pointing out bugs and things like that, because this is a beta. Awesome. So, oh, and then we get tracking and skinning skills from that. Get meat, get leather. It'll be really interesting. I probably should have looked into things a little bit more than I did before I started playing it, to have an idea before going on stream, but I also, at the same time, like I said, I learn a lot more from just doing. I don't know if other people are like that. I don't know if it's my age. Like, I grew up in like the Nintendo and then the Super Nintendo era, where games didn't always explain to you. Maybe they had a paper book, but they didn't have all the built-in tutorials because they didn't have the space. So I got so used to just having to figure out systems by doing them that I sometimes struggle. Oh, I need to actually cut down a tree, of course. Just got used to the figuring it out, and like maybe it's just also how I learn things in general is like that. But with games, like, I could read all day, I could read websites, talk to people about how to do things in games, but it doesn't really click for me until I'm actually playing it anyway. I don't know if other people are like that, or any of you like that, where you have to like actually play the game, like kinetically learn as you go, or do like most of you people, most of you prefer to just kind of, I don't know, actually read ahead of time and learn the rules? Okay. Oh, I'm talking to him. He told me, he said, go cook your meat. Where do I cook my meat? Is it this craft station? Oh, yeah, it must be. Oh, yeah. So, craft station's used for everything. I wonder if it's going to be that way all the way through the game or out of beta, because there is... it'd be nice if you did all of your crafting at one type of station instead of having to run all over, like, cities and towns and things like that. Oh, yeah? Yeah, Grumpiest Gus, that's... You actually have to, yeah, read everything, understand the rules, and kind of, like... I just have a hard time visualizing it like that, I guess. I mean... Like, I can read it, and I get the concepts of it, but, like, until I'm doing it, I just don't. They don't sink in. Like, when I learn new board games, I often learn new board games, and me and Juicebox Hero play new games, and, like, I can read the rules, but I actually have to kind of read the rules as I'm setting up and going through, like, the first few turns to actually have them, like, click how they work. All right, now we got our nicer looking pants to go with our nicer looking boots. Probably when we're done with this tutorial, I assume we'll at least have a nicer looking outfit. And I'm also wondering, I'm wondering in this game about that. Maybe some people care. Maybe tell them I'm big on aesthetics, so I like not always having to look the exact same as everyone else. So like with ESO, you have to have that robust like outfit system, and just like real life, I want to be able to look exactly how I want. So obviously, in early game, that's not a thing. But I'm wondering if New Worlds is going to have that, or if everybody with a certain suit of epic armor is going to look the same as everybody else with that armor, or if you're going to have some level of like aesthetic customization. I really hope they have a level of aesthetic customization, just because it's nice to show your individuality, even in an MMO, with that sort of customizing, I think. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for following, Kimjin. Yeah, there is definitely a penalty for not blocking. And there's a yellow bar that also like is, I guess, the closest to a stamina meter for blocking, so you can't just only block. I mean, you can't tell me what to do there. I clearly am going to need learn how to block. I just got done playing Ghost of Tsushima not too long ago, and that has a really robust like parry and dodge system as well. And I did learn how to do it there. It does feel good to do it, but for some reason I always want to test my limits if I can just smash my sword into something and have it die without dodging. But yeah, definitely looks like you're gonna actually have to. Okay, it's that direction, but it wasn't up this mountain like I thought. Made a wrong turn somewhere, gonna go back this way now, cause this isn't where I should be. Going back to the drowned things on the beach by this boat. Yeah, you can climb obstacles, Synthad, but I was doing the thing to climb that obstacle. That was a clear border. Like, you could not climb it. I tried climbing it so that I didn't just, like, not, in case it was, but it definitely looks like this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, it was basically one of those invisible world borders that any open world and MMO has to have. Come on. There we go. And this is how I retaliate. Come on. There you go. Back to your watery grave with you. Back to that watery grave with you. Oh, that art I got? Yeah, that art that I commissioned for the channel. I'm actually going to start using that soon. I've been busy with a lot of stuff, but I've been really trying to make sure I get in the habit of hitting a stream. I don't have enough harvesting skill for this thing, but I will come back when I do. Yeah, this is the Kimjin. This is the game with the node town. setup. Oh, it is an MMO. I should get my XP. And also, as you use the weapons, they level up, so I should get that as well. Ooh, fresh water. I can gather that as well. Probably something I should have, given how it looks like for the most part, you'll probably be able to buy food and stuff, but it looks like for the most part you kind of make your own food. It's definitely this direction. Gonna find out if I can swim sooner or later if the water keeps coming in like that. But yeah, going back to the art, Therocles is what I intend to do with that is once I have a little bit of downtime and sit down and get to it is I'm going to be using that to build out like my AFK, my stream starting soon. All of the screens I don't currently have built out, I'm going to use that art of that because that artist, she's also doing some chibi versions of it for me, so I can really make a kind of a variety of screens and stuff and also screens to have in the background if I'm doing like just talking and things. So it'll give me a lot more options when I'm streaming, and also if I do have to go AFK, at least hopefully the screen doesn't look quite as bad. It's just like it being left on the game while I step away. So that's when that art's going to be used. Also, I'm going to get a print done of it, and it will live on my wall. If other people don't know the art that Therocles is referring to, I posted it not too long ago. Okay, I need to maybe focus a little bit. Two ones with swords is not as easy as, yeah. However, I do like I can hit both of them at the same time. That is super cool. Yeah, the art that I had commissioned for the channel, kind of based on the outfits I have and my own actual appearance, is on my Instagram. And then on Instagram, I'm basically everything I am Loctavian00. So if you want to take a look at art, if you haven't, you can just kind of bounce over to Instagram, and it's pretty recent post on my Instagram. Keep walking away from where I'm supposed to be. Here. Search the crates. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy first. Alright. Heck yeah. More mastery in my sword. Okay, so it looks like these require... Can I just start with this one? So this is reverse stab. Slashing that transitions to a powerful... Oh, that could be... Oh, I am getting attacked. Like, please ignore me while I investigate my abilities, Mr. Cursed Drowned Pirate. Like, very rude of you. I am trying really hard here. I do like that these things just seem to haul, like, they just haul ass to come, like, try to wreck your face. I'm sure they have a very specific, like, kiteable distance and stuff like that, but... It's a bush. I am blind. I am just not seeing... Oh, I think maybe it's this. I'm just not seeing it. Says search the crates near... Oh, it's probably... This is where I'm supposed to be, and now I'm looking for crates. There's a crate right there. There we go. There's the other crate. But yeah, if there is abilities that let me utilize my roll dodge in more powerful ways, I'm going to do that. Because as much as parrying is great, I am really a big fan of games that give you different power-ups and defensive things just from using dodge. Because like I said, I like to... Ooh, gambler's dice. Yeah, I know I have points abilities, but I should probably get away from the wreck so I don't just get slashed up while I'm yeah. Yeah, so far so good. Like, I mean, obviously we're in kind of the basics of any MMO, so can say like this is completely and utterly gorgeous, especially for like I said, for a beta. And the combat feels really nice. I'm obviously it takes me a bit to get the hang of it, but it is like it feels nice. Dodging, blocking feels good. Using the abilities feels good. The crafting system already seems good. Like this is, it's the standard. Like go here and do this to learn how to use the basic systems part of every MMO. It's still very fun and it's feeling very fresh. I think there's no one around, so we'll go ahead and do that level now. Keep going with the dex, and then see what we can get off the sword. So I'm not doing the shield right now. Yeah, so we can do this stuff that just extra damage, backstab damage, which is also cool because yes, stealth-based play is also something I enjoy. So counterattack after a block. This is reduce the cooldown of whirling blades. So I just use this more. But this one stabs behind me, and I kind of really like the idea that if I'm getting like flanked, I can get uh, multiple things. Like spinning and slashing, that kind of allows me to handle multiple mobs at once. So that's where we're going to. Also, it's a free respec right now, so if I really end up disliking it, we'll just respec it. I'm sure that might just be for the beta, or if it's not for the beta, it's probably just a temporary thing um, that you get one of. But yeah, I am digging just the overall like aesthetic of the world, and I am also really digging that this game like looks so good because like you see a lot of stuff before a game comes out about how it's going to look, and you never quite know if that's going to reflect the actual game, but this is really kind of living up to the expectations that they set. And I know it's an Amazon Studios game, meaning Amazon can do what they always do and back up a dump truck of money. But there's never a telling if they're actually gonna do that or not. But it looks like they did give the creators like the freedom and finances that they needed to get this made in a really great way, and excited to keep playing in it during this preview and other betas and eventually when it comes out. So far, like, I mean, could hit some major things that change my mind, but for now I'm really feeling like this is definitely gonna be a game that I'm gonna stay hyped for. I love the ship wheel as a shield. For those of you in chat who might not know, I tell LARP stories on this channel sometimes, and I LARP. And one of the things we do to make our stuff look really gorgeous, despite being foam, is we use cosplayer techniques, using like foam and like plasti dip and things like that. And so another thing I'm doing with this game, because like right now during the pandemic, can't play our game, but it doesn't mean I can't make sure I don't come back looking awesome. So that shield gave me a lot of ideas about maybe a shield I can get made before we're able to start playing again next year, because I think it's really cool to have a shield that looks like it's a salvaged ship's wheel. Especially since in our LARP, my sigil is the octopus, so I feel like it would be fitting. So, almost near the end of August. Obviously, it is the pandemic, like I mentioned, but what's everybody been up to? Like, for me, like I said, we're getting ready to go to the beach. We haven't been able to get out at all during the pandemic, so we're going to find a place that's not, where we can still socially distance and enjoy the beach. So I'm happy to finally, after months of being kind of trapped indoors, get to the beach. this coming weekend, and like I'm super excited for that. I know my dogs have been cooped inside with us all these months as well. They get their walks, but they don't get the same outdoors they would normally get. So sure they're gonna really enjoy that as well. A little bit of normalcy. I mean, contained normalcy, but a little bit of normalcy in life. Since everything else I normally do, like concerts and festivals, pro wrestling events, Las Vegas, all of that's basically off the table for now. But I mean, through the magic of gaming, at least I get to explore beautiful worlds like this. Otherwise, I'd probably go crazy, being stuck in the same place for so long. So I know a lot of you were saying that they're kind of watching this because you're also hyped about it. Obviously, I've talked a lot of, I'm dex-based, speed-based character, things like that. What sort of characters do you all play in like games and MMOs where you have that kind of freedom to design your like play style? Okay, we're gonna get over to this boat. Gonna keep killing pirates all day and all night. I'm also kind of curious what the other two worlds look like now. Probably gonna have to play a character on all three just to know what we're doing. Tanks and heavy or melee, Grumpy Gus? Yeah, I usually either speed stuff like this. It is an MMO, so at the end of the day, when I make a character, my second character, on one of the other worlds, I guarantee you it's going to be a healer. I was a paladin healer in WoW from beta all the way through Cataclysm when I stopped playing that. I just made a healer on ESO. Like, that's usually my style if it's not solo play. Solo play is all about speed characters, unless it's like a single player game where you have a lot of dialogue options, and then my playstyle is whatever gives me the most ability to be snarky. Usually that doesn't come into play a lot in MMOs though, because it's kind of hard to do the same level of like ESO and other games do have some branching stuff. It's hard to do branching when you have hundreds of thousands of players playing on the same world. Although there is going to be a lot of that with kind of the nodes and the ways this game works that will actually be that kind of changing world, which is one of the really major appeals of this game. And Ashes of Creation also, just the having games where your actions have effects on the world seems really cool to me because so many MMOs are just super static. ESO is amazing and the world changes and, instances as you go through parts of it, but you don't have like that same like true control of the world outside of like one PvP zone, whereas this game's going to have a lot more ebb and flow to it. Hopefully. I mean, that's kind of the promise of it. All right. Oh. Warhammer. That's not my playstyle, but thank you. All right. Well, yay, finally. That's what I wanted. I wanted a shirt. I'm almost in clean clothing. And that really at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is looking good. Looking good, feeling good, updating that wardrobe. Which is basically me in real life right now. I've been constantly buying clothing when I can, completely updating my wardrobe. Just like my LARP, I want to kind of LARP, just like this MMO, I want to kind of come back looking good, feeling good. Just so, been spending a lot of time updating my wardrobe. I wish in real life I could just go smash things with a sword on a beach and have some shiny armored guy give me the clothing I want. Unfortunately, in real life, it's much more mundane to earn money to update the wardrobe. Need to get my timing down here. There we go. Wanted to try out my new ability, even though there was something else around it. Not kind of backfired on me there. Ones with shields, it's a lot easier to make sure you use your defense on. I do like the heavy attacks break through defense shields like that, though. That's really cool. Going into this dank cave, killing some damn pirates. Don't know why they keep messing with me, cause they keep getting dead for the second time in their lives. I'm gonna look at this ability just because I'm curious. Oh, the backslash goes into the same person I'm facing. I wasn't curious if it would go behind me or not. So that's actually really cool, kind of like two-part dodge / attack move there. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I also like the ebb and flow of this game. They're talking about kind of in the chat. You can kind of partially see behind me, but because there's 3 factions in this game, and like having played ESO, but also having played like World of Warcraft, I really believe that having grits reversed have a reduced chance for attack interruption. Definitely. Like 3 versus 2. Because 3 versus 2 creates, I think, a better ebb and flow. Because like if you have 2 sides and one side is just overwhelming in population, server I played on back in the day on WoW, like I was on one that was alliance heavy, so hard for the Horde to do as much. But when you have 3 factions kind of fighting over world objectives, it's a lot better, I think, because if one side does start getting overpopulated, the other 2 are both going to be focused on taking them down a peg. So I think that's going to help a lot with the balance of the nodes and things like that, to have 3 different factions vying for control of things. I got another Warhammer. Should probably take a real quick look. Yeah, okay, it looks like things have a weight, and then I have 200. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a so many slots sort of inventory, or if it was going to be a weight. It's a weight-based inventory, which also is nice. Let's continue our search for... Oh, I was looking for treasure, but I guess I'll fight another one of you torch friends here. Wasn't sure if I could do a kind of a downward attack. Not really. Ooh, missed with the first one, hit him with the second. Okay, that move's cool. I am really digging the kind of short sword speed-based character already. I'm kind of excited to try out the bow. Once I get that... Oh, I did unlock it. Wasn't paying attention. Use... Alright, so if I just use Alt, then I... Okay, cool. Alright, good thinking. Wasn't paying as much attention as I should to how I switch between unequip, link to chat. I think probably just, yep, it's just weapon slots like that. Cool. I do like that you also end up unlocking 3 different weapon styles. I think that adds a lot of variety as well to how you kind of get to approach combat. It's not just like one combat style or 2, it's just got 3 different ways you kind of approach situations. So in this case, I can do this. Eventually, I'll be able to do more. Let's see how. Probably should equip some arrows. I know we've been picking up a lot of arrows, so flint arrows. Go ahead and use the better arrows. Ammo right there. Okay. Now, Control Salt Delete. What a great name for a guild. Something just pure cringe saying something's been claimed. It was claimed by something called Control Salt Delete, and I'm pretty. Oh. I'm gonna switch back to my sword and shield for this guy. I think. Oh, maybe not. Switching. Alright. Yeah, let's there we go. Let's reapproach this with the sword and shield. Like the arrows would be good, but not when I'm already in close combat with somebody with a shield. And there we go. Alright. I'm still gonna go back to the bow because I feel like, yeah, like that's why I was doing wrong. I got to draw the bow and then it's more skill-based archery as well, which yeah, I don't quite have the skill, but I actually like that too. You aim and fire. You don't just point and the bow does its damage. You can have a lot more control over the amount of damage the bow does. So that's actually really neat too. Wonder if I can make sure it criticals if I, yep, do more damage if I can hit a headshot. Neat. If I can get better at switching, I can start getting to a point hopefully where I can get some damage in with the bow and get over to my sword and shield before I'm letting myself get whacked on for a bit. But I'm gonna need a little food, get healed up. Also wish real life was that easy. Wish you could just oh, you've been severely injured? Here, eat an apple. Just sit. You're good. Alright, looks like I just need one more chest and we will have finished this cave. I feel like just knowing MMOs, even not having played this one, we're probably nearing the end of the starter phase of the MMO. Just get that feeling because of how the quests are going. Probably maybe have one more part at most. I could be wrong, but I'm going to venture that. He blocked everything I did there, but you know, I still tried to use my special moves for fun. Alright, there we go. I really should actually try to use my bow more just to get mastery so we can get some more abilities on that. Probably give us a little more. Although I am been bad at shooting, so we're almost out of arrows anyway, though. 2, and then switch. Oh, yep, there we go. That's getting that timing down is great. Feels good. But I wonder if we're not getting any bow mastery if I switch to sword and shield, so I'm getting the feeling that what we're going to need to do if I really want to level up bow would be to actually commit to a full battle with the bow. Of course, We'll see. Bow may not end up being for me. Oh, switch. There we go. I want a gun. I think guns may be more for me. Not obviously used one in this game to know that to be true. But I also want to be able to just start blasting in any given situation, Frank Reynolds style. So I am looking forward to trying out a musket once we can acquire one of those. Because I'm assuming they're also going to be a kind of a dexterity-based weapon, since they're ranged. Just gonna walk our way down the mountain here. And also since our weight's pretty low, it looks like we can only have 2 tools equipped, but I probably should go ahead and just make the rest of the tools, because since the skill system looks to be built around doing to level things up and skill things up, there's going to be obviously a cap on skill points. It might probably worthwhile to be able to do everything and figure out what I like to do the most. Right? Give me my shirt so I can stop looking like a drowned scrub. Logging axe. I guess I will just do the quest and get my logging axe. I will open my map in a second like you want me to. Duelist shirt. Here it goes. Now we need gloves and a hat, obviously, still, but yeah, that's a look. Also, I think I have some more boar's meat, so I'm gonna go ahead and I do get some more. Oh, one more health and crafted. I'll have to kill me some more boars. Also, between streams and stuff, I will look up a little more about caps and stuff. I'm actually not sure a couple different things. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, so obviously the colors are factions. Okay. So this is our world map. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 13 zones in this beta, probably when the game comes out initially, so that's really neat. Do like the easy access to the map and controls, but alright. Oh, all you wanted me to do is open the map. My bad. Oh, maybe he wasn't the one. Oh, no, it says 429. That was 2 feet, not 429 meters. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and get our walk on. Take a look at this. I do, again, just like Sea of Stars when we were playing it, even though it's a single player, completely style game, I love night and day cycles in games. I know it's not a completely uncommon thing, but I've liked, as we've been playing this game, watching the game kind of cycle from dawn, dusk. Now it's the nighttime. You can see the beautiful starry sky. It's I don't know. It just makes the world feel more lived in when you have those elements to it. So should probably get more flint, because I'm sure I can make more, at least flint arrows, if I do that. So I'm gonna grab this flint as well and equip the flint arrows we still have. Oh, all right. Also, I just like looking at people's names that come through this chat, and again, I think I'm covering them up. So, you have like definitely names that are actual names, but then you have things like flamethrower, and I'm always just amused. I just love the range of names in MMOs, and I also, for whatever reason, I'm very amused by the name Flamethrower. I think it's a great name for a salty, cursed sea adventurer. Alright. Carve up these 2 pigs. We're gonna want their meat, and then we'll get to where we're going. Probably gonna end up wrapping up a little bit early tonight. I just had a long day earlier today. I suffer from occasional migraines. I had a migraine all day, so like I'm just really sore. And but I didn't want to, like I said, I'm trying to really keep on a schedule, get a schedule together for streaming, and I'm really glad because it seems like I keep having people, check it out, come back. So I'm going to keep on that, and I don't want something like a pesky little massive terrible headache to stop me from hanging out with you all tonight. So also, if I seem a little less focused or chatty than normal, that's really kind of what's going on. And I just felt it was a little more important to keep on the schedule. And I get a lot of joy out of playing games and playing games with people. I get a lot of joy out of streaming for that reason. So I wanted to make sure I stream, but at the same time, I do need to call it once we get to our next destination. I kind of want to leave off for the next destination because I feel like for now, like obviously I'm still kind of finding my voice as a streamer, still finding out the things that people want, and I don't want to, so I'm being a little bit variety. I don't want to be so variety that you never know what's going to happen, but I think we're going to stick with MMOs for a beat, definitely. If anybody else ends up picking up the game, if you get it on Steam, you automatically get entered into the beta. So if anybody is, those pigs will just keep appearing, so I'm going to leave that be. If anybody else does end up picking up the game, feel free to, like I said, hit me up, Loctavian00 on everything, message me over Twitch, and more than happy to jump on like a Discord call and team up. Maybe even if you want to form a guild with people that are in chat that follow the stream, and then we can play this together. I think that would be a lot of fun to actually experience this world with others. So yeah, definitely I'll log out once I get up to this person and finish the quest so that I can double check it. I'm on Corvus, so if anybody else does decide to pick up the game and wants to jump in, like I said, don't expect people to pre-order a game just for a demo. But if you're so inclined and you end up doing it, then yeah, definitely jump on. Oh, player-based housing. It's instance housing. I do know that, so I am very happy. I can't look at it yet. Really, are all these purchase? Oh, they are. Oh, millions of gold. Well, we have our official goal. Goal 1 complete. Get clothing that doesn't make me look like a total scrub. Goal 2 in motion. Get more beautiful garb so that I look amazing. Goal 3, figure out if I can get the Plague Doctor outfit, because I would love nothing more than to look like that guy. And then goal 4, the big goal. We need 2 to 5 million gold, because we're going to get a house. Especially if other people are going to jump on the game and we're going to form a clan. I'll explore more of this next time we play. Like, there's so many different... Like, this is obviously... We finished the initial... This is how you fight and do basic quests, and now we're into the game. Okay, can't just PvP randomly. That's good. Also, since we're getting ready to kind of wrap up here, did want to point out I'm done setting up a Discord. I have got it kind of set up and put together. I'll be posting that on my social media, but also starting with next time I'm able to stream. If I go to the beach tomorrow, it'll be Thursday the next time I can stream. But I'll make sure I start putting that in chat too and putting that on my social media, because I'm going to start trying to build up a Discord just so we can play, have a community and actually play games together for people who want to like jump on MMOs, do raids, do dungeons on like ESO, or just like experience games like this together. And that's kind of the big thing to expect in the future is MMOs, probably a little Minecraft here and there for sure, and then just like Sea of Stars. If good indie games come out I can get my hands on, I'll definitely be playing those as well. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. We're level 6. We got a decent looking outfit. We have it doesn't seem like many people are using chops, so I feel like we have the sickest chops in all the land. I killed a lot of pigs, so we got the sickest chops in all the land. We got a pocket full of pork. We have a goal of getting millions of gold so we can get one of these sick ass houses. And we'll learn more about what the game's about next stream. I may make a second character to play that I play off stream just to get more of a feel for the game between streams. But if I do, I'm just going to kind of use this character, the one on Corvus, mostly for on stream, just because I want it to be something we can kind of experience together. So thanks for locking in. Thanks for joining me on my stream. And I will either see you on Thursday, or if we pick a different day to go to the beach, maybe tomorrow. But looking like the plan right now is I will be not streaming tomorrow, and then I'll be back streaming Thursday. Have a good night, everyone.